Hello, the uneducated businessman here. I'll put my teeth back in. I want to share something this morning with you that will help you get nice things, help you achieve the things you want to have in life. I'll give you an example of something that happened over the last few days and today. We've been buying a property, and unfortunately the property fell through, and we was all of a sudden without a house to go to. So we went out and we looked at others and we found something else that we really like. Now, this property that we like is £200,000 more than the property we was buying. Now, that's a lot of money. Now, my initial thought could have been, I can't afford it. I won't even look at it. But what I've trained myself to do over the years is not think I can't afford it. I always think, how can I afford that? Now, when you do that, you open your mind to possibilities. You create ideas from nothing. You work out how you can get it rather than just dismiss it. When you say I can't afford something, you dismiss it. In your mind, it's something that's not going to be achievable. You'll forget about it. You maybe get disappointed. You'll move on to something else cheaper. You'll settle for less. But if you can change your mindset, and if you can start to think, how can I afford it? Then you open your mind to possibilities. Then you have ideas come to you. You can create solutions. You can come up with plans. I did it for this watch. This watch was a lot of money. I looked at that watch and it was in the jeweller's, and at the particular time of wanting it, I didn't have the money to buy it. But I went back and I said to myself, how can I afford that watch? What do I need to do? How much do I need to earn? And I started to formulate plans and put things in motion that enabled me to get the money to buy it. And I set myself a goal. When I do so many sales and I've earned this much money, I will then go back and buy that watch. That's exactly what I did. I hit my target, went back and bought it. Now, I could have gone home and thought, I can't afford it, buy something a lot cheaper and just dismiss that and settled for less. But it's not what I do. I always ask myself that question, how can I afford it? And that's what I'm doing with this property. It's how can I afford it? View it. If I like it, I will work out how I'm going to get the money. Now, the first thing I do is I write out a list of everything I can do to create the money for that property. Now, the list has to be a minimum of 50 things. 50. I'm not just going to write one or two and hope they work. I'm going to write a list of 50 things on a piece of paper. And I do this all the time. And I guarantee you, if you do it, when you look at the list, towards the bottom of the list will be your best ideas. The things that come through that when you didn't think there was anything left, you pulled a nugget. You pulled a rabbit out of the hat and you come up with a solution to get it. And it works. It works more or less every time. So don't ever think you can't afford something. Always think, how can I afford it? Then write a list of all the things you can do to make that happen. And then look at that list and analyse the best things and then put a plan in place. Now, you might not be able to afford it straight away. You might have to go through a period of effort to get what you want to get, but you have it in your mind all the time. I can afford that and I'm going to get it. I'm going to make it happen. You get your list, you follow the list down, you see the things you can do, you put a plan in place and you work towards getting it, and then you get it. And when you do get it, you find you have such a higher sense of achievement. You value the things more. I mean, this watch, I've got a few nice watches, but this is the one I value the most because I worked for it. I worked out how to get it. I put a plan in place, and when I got it, it meant so much to me. And the same will happen with this house. If we like it, if we want to buy it, and I can work out a solution, and I get that property, I know it's going to mean a hell of a lot to me, and I'm going to value it even more. And I know I'm going to keep moving forward in life with that mentality, because nothing ever is unaffordable. It's always, how can I afford it? Little tip for you to get what you want in life. How can I afford it? Not, I can't afford it. Anyway, that's it for me, the uneducated businessman. I'll be back tomorrow. Over and out.